All right, y'all, what's good?
What is happening?
What up?
What about episode 4?
Yo, we 4 in.
Yo.
Yeah.
Number 4. It's been 4 weeks.
Yeah, man.
What's up? What's up? Who gonna set it off this week? Who gonna set it off?
I mean, I think first and foremost, man, like, just everybody, from Storm, like as far as everybody around me, well, my family in Florida, they're all right. Talk to some of y'all's family is okay, but just hurricanes suck, man.
Absolutely, yeah. Shout out to all the people that just went through that storm, all the hurricane survivors, all the people right now suffering without power. Shout out to y'all. Thoughts and prayers to you.
Word.
Yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about today.
All right, let's set it off. So, welcome to another episode of No Gratuity. Let's do a round table. I'm Drew.
Bobby Love.
Mink.
Yes, sir. KNS. What's the deal?
And we got special guest Indira on the line. So yeah, man, it's been crazy. Say what's up, girl.
How are ya?
Doing great. So fellas, man, like you said, it's been a lot going on, ladies. Been a lot going on this week. Man, we got a lot of stuff, man. The Diddy saga continued. We had Hurricane, Milton tearing up the South, tearing up Florida. We got a lot of new music, finally, some decent music. We got a hot one from Cole, or not one. I don't know which one it is yet. But let's talk about it, man. We got what y'all want to do? You want to start it off with the music first? You want to jump into the hurricane?
Yeah, let's jump into the hurricane.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's jump into that. Man,
yo, Florida can't catch a break.
Yeah, and it's not only that, man. These people here that are in Asheville, man, they still going through it, man. They pretty much lost everything. Rob, Bobby Love, you're in that area.
No.
You're kind of
more southwest. Yeah, I'm southwest.
More southwest, right?
So we, like, to be honest, man, we dodged the bullet. But what was wild about that is that all that stuff that happened in Nashville, it wasn't a hurricane. That was all based off a tropical storm, which is crazy. There's all rain,
right.
That just basically flooded, came from the mountaintops,
Right.
that area, and then just like flooded that area, high elevation.
Right.
Florida's a little different, the water has a way to go, like there's an exit, and the infrastructure too, man. As crazy as it sounds, Florida, they're built for hurricanes. I mean, even after Andrew, the way they went about building the houses, and but at the end of the day, man, like a Category 5. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's scary, man.
Act of God. I saw the videos on Facebook and Instagram. Towns washed away, houses collapsing. I mean, bro, absolutely insane. But then I kind of gotta wonder, like, why are people building houses on stilts in flood zones? Like the stilts are gonna protect them from floods. You know what I mean? Like I don't get it personally. But shout out to those people, man. I feel for them. No electricity, no power. But at what point do you say, "Hey, it's time to move"?
Right.
Hashtag.
What? Yeah, exactly.
Well, the funny thing about the house with the stilts, not to cut you off, but there was a report that there was just one developer that developed this type of cylindrical house, right? The roof and everything was like a cylinder as well, like a cylinder cone. And the house was a cylinder as well, and it was on stilts. And basically, it was like, I think they said it could withstand like 190 miles per hour wind because of the aerodynamic of the house. So they actually spoke to one of the owners of the house, and they're like, "Yo, so do you think you'll be all right for the hurricane?" She's like, "Yeah, I think we'll be all right. I want to know if they're all right." You know what I'm saying? But
190 mile an hour.
Yeah, that's what they said. Because some impact windows. Because I had got a quote myself. You can get impact windows that's rated up to 160 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm thinking like if that house was built, because even with like cars, you know what I'm saying? They test for aerodynamics. You know what I'm saying? The way that especially like the coupes and the sports cars and stuff like that. So I guess they use that same thought process when they develop this house to withstand these storms. But you know what you really can't withstand is them tornadoes that was dropping down.
Word.
Well, but wait a minute. Indira, let me ask you something. Now, Indira, you born and raised in North Carolina, right? Now, from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of the areas, communities in North Carolina, how should I put this? Were they properly zoned for different? They say, okay, this community here is known to have floods or whatever. From my understanding, a lot of those areas weren't zoned properly. So people were out there buying land and buying houses, and in an area that's not so good. You understand what I'm saying? Are you following me? Can you kind of y'all kind of help me out, because sometimes I don't say shit right. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like basically, no.
Did
I'm
the
sorry, go ahead.
builders did the builders do right? Did they build these houses properly according to code?
Right. Yeah. That's yeah. There you go, Drew.
so I was born in New Jersey, raised in North Carolina. And I was a pharmaceutical sales rep for 18 years. And when I was working for Eli Lilly, my territory was Hickory to Asheville. So where the storm hit Western North Carolina, you could have never told me that the devastation would have happened in Spruce Pine, in Burnsville, Weaverville, Hendersonville. I mean, I know that terrain, and it's very mountainous. I would never think that a hurricane flooding. Now, I know they had the French Broad River there in Asheville and the swells and all that kind of stuff, but I would have never guessed that this type of devastation would happen. So that takes me to a scripture. Psalms 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. I feel that, I'm not a Bible scholar, and I'm a sinner. I, try to sin less, just like all of us. But that was nothing but God. God, He will allow things to happen to open our eyes. Had it not been for Helene, we would have never known that our federal government did not have enough money to last through the hurricane season. Now, they can say misinformation, disinformation, all they want to, but they're the ones who said what they said. Alejandro Mayorkis said what he said. We don't have enough money. But yet and still, we're giving money to other nations like Ukraine, and we just announced that we're giving $157 billion to Lebanon. But yet and still, we're going to let's just say we're going to start off giving $750 to the people that were impacted by Hurricane Helene in North Carolina. Sorry, I'm making this political, but it is what it is.
We're getting right to it.
Right.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the Republicans that run Congress, we probably wouldn't be in this situation right now.
Negative. You're going to sit there and you're going to say that we're going to give you the money for Lebanon, but we got to wait for Congress to come back in to think about and vote on more money for FEMA. When
you can't
have
blame Biden for that. That's not his fault.
Don't do that.
No, we're going to do it. I'm doing it.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, you can, because the money should have been earmarked. The money should have been earmarked for that. Mayorkis should have been doing his job. There's $4.5 billion sitting designated in a fund. Okay, in a fund that FEMA can actually use, but yet and still he's not going to pull that money out. Okay, so this whole blaming because of this administration's shortcomings, the default is to always blame a Republican. At some point, you're going to have to realize and understand you got to take accountability and responsibility for your actions. Period. Point blank. Because accountability and responsibility.
You can't blame that on the Dems.
Hey, so check this out.
Yeah, you can.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Then you got Trump over there putting his own money into it.
Hey, Ray,
he's desperate.
Hey, Mick,
that's such a desperate move.
Hey, hold up one second.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. He's putting $23 million of his money. I donated to a campaign that has $7 million in it because they don't have enough money. Come on now. At some point, I don't know why y'all think the Democrats are so fucking perfect. They're fucking this damn country up. And Helene, let me tell you something. Yes, they are. Helene, God allowed Helene to happen to expose what they're doing. But that's okay. Y'all can keep living in that glass house.
Hold on. Time out, y'all. Hold up. Time out. I know it's getting heated. Hold up. So I think, Ray, your initial question was, did the builders and did these people do right? Before that, we established this is an act of God. So that's neither side's fault. Act of God. Now, Indira, I know you jumped to the funding and the relief efforts.
I sure did.
Now, as far as the relief efforts, what you're saying is we have money to fund wars, but we don't have money all of a sudden to fund our own relief of our own people.
Right.
Is that your issue?
That's my issue. Here's the thing. Because none of us are impacted by it. We don't see it as a problem. But I know people that are impacted by it. Meek, you told me that there were some people who were not getting funding earlier.
Most definitely.
They were impacted by it. And I know people that were
impacted greatly. We're talking about...
And here's the thing. It hits you different when you have that lived experience. But they're not going to have conversations with those individuals because it doesn't go along with the narrative because we are in an election year. So it's okay. God knows.
So let me ask you a question. Go ahead, Drew.
No, go ahead, KNS.
No, I was just like, doesn't anything that happens, whether funding for Lebanon or Ukraine, all that has to go through Congress, correct?
Yes, it does.
It has to go through Congress, but here's the thing: they're telling us that they cannot give any more money to FEMA until Congress comes back, and Congress is not coming back until after the election. Bullshit. There's $4.5 billion sitting in a little kitty that they can actually use. Come on, y'all. But they're gonna sit there and say, "Oh, it's the Republicans' fault." Come on, y'all.
It is.
But hold on though. If everything's gotta go through Congress, right? And before it gets to the president, both sides have to agree. The Senate and the House of Reps, right? Am I correct on that? Because
that's correct.
I'm just going off of memory from high school.
And who runs the Senate and the House of Reps?
The House, then the Senate. Yes.
Right. So who has the majority in both of those right now?
The Democrats.
No.
It's the Republicans.
Incorrect.
Okay. You know what? Here's the thing. Y'all can say what you want to say.
Well, Kamala,
y'all can booty clap for them all you want to. It's fucked up. It's fucked up all the way around. Because they're not doing what they do. It's okay. You can let the Democrats always fuck you up the ass.
I'm just saying, unless what I'm reading online is wrong.
Change your party.
It's just saying, unless what I'm reading online is wrong, it's just saying that the majority
the ass and be okay with it until it happens.
Whoa. Time out.
No, that's fine.
Until it happens to you. You can let them fuck you up the ass until it happens to you. Y'all gonna just booty clap for them all day, every day. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna let y'all have that.
We're gonna get
I'm just saying, correct me if I'm wrong with the information that I just presented. That's all I'm saying. That I just want to know if what I said was either right or wrong. But you clearly have more experience in the political discussions than I do. So if I say anything that's wrong, then please correct me, because that's not my forte. But what I'm reading,
like I said, they want to sit there. Here's the thing: when it does not benefit or when it makes the Democrats look bad, it's always the Republicans. They're in office, they're in Congress, they're this, they're that. We can't do this. But when
I didn't say nothing about that. I just wanted to know if it's true that they have the majority seats in the Senate and the House of Representatives. That's all. That's what I want to do. And then I can move to the next.
I really don't think that they do. I really don't think they do. So it's not going to matter because, like I said, it does not matter. You always are going to blame the Republicans or Trump on every damn thing when you fuck up.
That's right.
You're never at fault. You're always right.
Fault.
You're always right.
You see how I did my head? It's all of their fault.
Hey, listen. At this point, I'm an independent because I agree with some things on both sides, and I disagree with some things on both sides. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm just speaking off of what I read to know if that's fact or not. You see what I'm saying? Because from what I understand, if a bill is proposed, whether it's to give money here or to give money there, it has to be agreed on in the House and the Senate, i.e. Congress, and then it gets to the president's desk for him to sign off on, right? So if they don't agree,
about the $4.5 billion that started with Obama and before that they can pull, but they're not pulling that. No, Congress does not have to vote on that, but Mayorkis is not touching it. But he's got it. He's got it. So why doesn't he move it? You don't need a vote for Congress because the money is already voted for. Damn. It's not that damn fucking hard.
If that's the case, then I completely agree.
Disaster relief that is in a FEMA account that they are not using for any of these people. $4.5 billion.
But didn't they just go on TV and say FEMA is bankrupt? They ain't got no money.
They're saying that, but there is an earmark for disaster. It's not dedicated, but they got it. $4.5 billion. Mayorkis has the money. They're not reporting that. Y'all, come on, y'all.
Indira, listen, Trump sucks.
Hey,
he's not going to win. You know why?
Stop trolling. Trolling.
You gotta stay on topic. Stay on topic.
Yeah, Mink's trolling right now. Indira, so look, let's talk about the real issue.
No,
Indira's not there.
No, she's going to come back.
All right, well, let's move on. Let's move on. So we'll get back to this later. This
really, Mink.
Yeah, this really went sideways from
really quickly.
Yeah. Talk about natural disaster.
We're almost halfway done with the show, and we haven't even touched on anything else.
Yeah. Talk about natural disasters, but yeah, dude, let's jump to. Since she was talking about, getting cheeks clapped by the Republican Party, let's talk about another cheek clapper, Diddy. As the Diddy booty saga continues.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so Diddy was in court today. I heard, Mink, you schooled me on this. I missed the live feed and I missed the appearances. But what happened?
Give us the lowdown, Ray. What happened?
What with Diddy? Okay, well, his mother and the children came there, and then that was it. They said that they said that that Diddy was happy, So I don't know what that means, but then that was it. And then they kind of walked out, and I think on their way there were people that were heckling them, or whatever the case may be, but I mean, other than that, that was it.
What was the hearing?
like I said earlier, the trial for the sex trafficking begins May of next year, 2025.
Yeah, May 2025. So what was this? Another bail hearing, or what was this hearing for today? Just to set the date, or what?
Say that again.
What was the hearing today for? Was it to set the date, or was it another bail hearing? What was the
you know what? I have no idea. I guess it was. I'm assuming it was to set the date.
Yeah.
So, but my whole thing is that why so long, man? Damn.
Well, they got to give him time to pull an Epstein.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Oh no, yeah, they want him to like.
They want this dude to silence himself.
They want him to drop dimes, man. They want him to like just let the whole bag out, man. And let's see what it's gonna cost him for that to happen. But like for me, I have an incredibly difficult time seeing him like walk out again. Like it's just I've been following it more, and it's this shit bad, man. This is bad. There's nobody can convince me otherwise.
So what's the odds that he actually makes it to May 2025 and, either does it off himself or, get shanked?
Well, I mean, the thing now is that, see, with all right, so Diddy, he's a bigger public figure than Epstein is. He just is, period. So can you imagine that shit happening? Can you imagine like the ramifications of like, if we already know this and people are talking about it and really like the suspicion, and then we find out like, oh, he got shanked or he got like killed, and what are people gonna think at that point? It's like,
well, I think he's in solitary, so that would definitely be sus if he. But like, if dude's gonna be in solitary,
Epstein too? Epstein apparently like
he hung
the
himself.
way it happened was like, how did that happen? How did that happen? Even if he killed himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Like, how would you have gone about to do that? With what? They said he hung himself. But...
Yeah, I think he used a sheet or something, hung himself. But it's very sus. And if Diddy were to do something similar, I mean, I don't think anyone would be surprised. He's looking guilty as hell right now. But I think I just don't believe he's gonna make it till May, bro. It's just
you think he's gonna get like you think he's gonna get off.
Even that,
I put that on the table, man. I don't want to think it, but it's like, damn, man.
Yeah, dude. 120 allegations. Yo, bro, this not looking.
We talked
good.
Last week, 97%
conviction
rate, and that means because they ain't coming out to you after you like, oh, we think they got a lot of shit on you, man. Period.
Yeah, they don't have a open and closed case before they even come after you, bro.
Yo, KNS, they talking 120 years.
I know.
Right?
It's a done deal for him.
It's life. It's life. So it's going to eventually hit him that he's going to have life in prison. Never seen it.
Somebody that was in the courtroom one of these days, like recently, I think it might have been this past week, where they said that they looked at him and it was almost like he was finally absorbing, like, yo, like this is like real. And like they said, the look on his face was just of like almost utter shock that he's in this position.
Yeah, reality said,
or realization, right? Yeah, realization.
Yeah, man. I mean, maybe prison's the place for him. I mean, if he likes the cheeks, it might be maybe life in prison ain't so bad for him. But I think he's offing himself before May. That's just my bet. I don't think he's. I don't think he's.
What a long fall from grace. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
So I watched the ABC documentary they had the other night. Any of you guys catch that?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it too. Yeah.
They have a TMZ one as well. I didn't want to watch any of that stuff. I want to see what's going to happen after with the trial first before I go and watch that, because I feel like a lot of that stuff, will influence your perception, right? And I want to watch it after the fact. Like that whole R. Kelly thing, how they had, I think it was Hulu or something, that had like a whole docu-series on him. I watched that after the fact. You know what I'm saying? I needed to see things play out first before.
So you don't want your judgment tainted?
I mean, if he's guilty, if he did these things, that he got to pay, right? But being if I want to play devil's advocate and be a conspiracy theory and say like, oh, they're just trying to take down another successful black man, I hope that's not the case, because I don't want to see that happen if that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean,
this ain't it, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, yo, like
this ain't one of those, bro. Ain't no conspiracy.
I don't think so either. But again, we keep talking about this. It's like, whatever happened 20, 30 years ago, why wait till now to say something? You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't you say something then? I mean, so many people
that video though was the worst thing that could have come out.
Yeah, you're right.
One of the worst things that could have come out. Because if it were just like, oh, I'm filing a lawsuit, look, that still would have been like suspicion. But that video opened the floodgates, man. And I think there might have been, again, pause, potential probing prior that led them ultimately putting this work. Hey. So I mean, this is just bad, man. All of this does not look good for him, man. And I feel he's kind of almost like starting to kind of realize that this is the end, man. This is the end. I can't imagine if they have all this stuff on him and then it's going to go to a jury. Who's going to be sympathetic towards, like, he's been at it for how many years? Like, Nas has this one line: I've been broke, I've been rich longer than I've been broke. And then, so it's like I don't know if they're going to play the angle like he had a tough upbringing and all this stuff. That's going to be hard to do, considering like where he's been. He's been in the limelight for years, years. So
do you think he has enough baby oil to slip out of this one?
Yo, but think about this.
See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Do you think the percentage of baby oil, the purchases, do you think it went up at the very least like 5-10% within the last 2 weeks?
Through the roof. Yo, they're like, oh, you baby oil. Damn, we don't have enough.
Yo, they got free. Think about it. Yo, they got free press. They got free press. Obviously, at the expense of a major court case.
Yeah, tirade.
But you know that there's dumbass people out there. Oh, let's go Halloween. I'll be
baby oil.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
All right, where are we moving to next, man? I think we killed this Diddy.
Can you imagine hold up. Can you imagine if you're one of these victims though, and you got to walk in the store in the aisle and see baby oil every time? Like, there's no trigger warning at Walmart.
Oh my God. That's
for the
crazy.
baby oil. Man, that's wild. So, all right. So yeah, this is gonna keep going. Saga gonna keep continuing. Let's get into some new music, man. I feel like it's been dead out here, man. We haven't had no hot music for like
this whole a particular somebody dropped a record this week.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how you feel.
I mean, particular somebody who's been quiet for some time, and obviously the biggest story of 2024 in hip hop,
the biggest,
not even a question, has been the Drake and Kendrick beef, back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And the records, and the obvious, the monstrosity that Kendrick dropped that's still pretty prevalent right now. The one guy that was at the beginning of all this, J.Cole, kind of stepped back, and now he comes out with this record. Almost, I'll let somebody else speak on it, but I mean.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
I listened to it. It's a dope record, but
did everybody get a chance to listen? Yeah, first of all, everybody get a chance to listen?
I listened to it.
Mink, did you peep it?
No, I didn't peep it yet.
All right, cue it up. Just play
what did you think about it?
Play a little stick. Can you play a little stick?
Real quick, let me know if you can hear it.
What's that, Bobby?
No, he did the beat too.
I don't know. But before we get into it, let's talk about it. How you feeling about the beat so far in the Prezi sample? First 5-10 seconds. How you feeling?
It sounds like it's knocking.
It's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool.
It sounds like it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I heard it in the car.
I'll give my full review after, afterwards. I'll tell you what I really think about it. But
all right, let's keep
cool. Yeah. Play it. You want me to play it?
I'm with you. I'm with you, man.
We're playing the whole thing, or just playing a snippet?
We're gonna play a little bit.
We'll play a little bit. We gotta hear him rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there we go. I think that's good enough.
All right. So Cole's always spitting. I want to
agree with that.
I'm a bars guy. You know, I love the bars, man, and he's always spitting.
All right, hold on. Before you go there, for anybody who's watching who hasn't heard it, go and listen to it on your own, the full thing, because he says some things in this song, but I don't want to play the whole thing. I don't know how that works on the internet as far as us getting in trouble for playing that. So whoever's watching, if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. You see what it is on the screen. Facts. Continue, my man.
Facts. So I just want to talk about the bars. He's got some really deep bars on here, which I appreciate. Overall, I don't know, man. Like overall, I felt like I was a little bit underwhelmed. And I don't know if it's because he bowed out of the beef and I just look at Cole differently. I respect the bars. I respect the flow. The beat, I was like, man, I'm probably not going to play this again, ever. But there was some bars on here, man. I'm going to let y'all speak on it a little bit more, but there's a couple bars in particular I want to talk about.
Who wants to go next?
No, I mean, I think it just really speaks on his side of things, for the most part, and he's almost kind of being a spectator, like saying like, I'm here, they're doing that. And, I do what I do. I could have gotten myself involved in that, but it could have led to something else. Those are my mans and all this. That's just the way I took it. He's just kind of like giving his explanation. My thing is like, if this was an answer to him, like kind of just removing himself from that whole situation, like I don't think people are gonna remember this. It's not bad. No, I mean it's dope, but I don't think next week I'm gonna be listening to it.
Facts. That's how I feel.
My take on it is, I love Cole. I think he's one of the better rappers that have commercial success in this climate of music. The beat was cool, but put it this way, I will add it to one of my Spotify playlists. And if I play that playlist and it comes up, I'm not gonna skip it. But I'm not actively going to hear that song. You know what I'm saying? Like I need a little bit more aggressiveness in my music, and that wasn't it. You know what I mean? So at this point, you got something to say, Mick? You got something to say on it?
I just never. I mean, the lyrics are dope, but I just never liked his delivery or his voice.
Really?
It doesn't. The beat is better than him. The beat is what's carrying him. I think all of his beats has always carried J. Cole for years. He's had pretty decent production, and
no respect for the bars.
Yeah, man, the man got bars. I ain't gonna even lie. I mean, that's so that's just like that's how I feel about Jay. That's how I feel about 50. All those guys are great lyricists, but they just annoy. They annoy me. Their voice sounds annoying. You know what I mean? I can't sit there and listen to Cole. It's just.
I was a little sleepy. I go through phases with Cole. Yeah, his shit sometimes is a little sleepy to me. This is one of the sleepy Cole joints where it's like, but he's trying to be introspective on it, which I respect, and that's why I feel like he.
The lyrics is on point.
Yeah, and there was a couple lyrics where I was like, okay, I got chills, because for somebody to sit down and write certain songs or certain lyrics, I feel like the average rapper couldn't write this song. And let me tell you why I feel the average rapper couldn't have wrote this, and why I feel Cole is, I'll give him some points for this. These lyrics are very introspective. he's connected to this situation in a way that no other rappers can really say. Basically, the two guys he's rapping about in that second verse are like his two basically best friends in the industry. Right? He's at a level where at the level he's at, you probably don't have too many friends anyway, because who's out here making millions? Who's considered a top 3 MC? It's like he's on a whole nother level, right? And now his other two homies is going at it. So he's sitting around
right
in the middle, basically, right? He's in the middle of this war. And to write a record like this, who else can you say in the industry can even write a record from this perspective? Nobody. Right?
I mean, you have, Common.
But Common's never been in anything like this.
I mean,
well, he's been in battles, but he wasn't caught in the middle of two of his homies.
Right. Exactly.
It's nothing like this. I don't even know a record I can explain that's similar to this, but I give him props for that, and I give him props for the bar where he was like, something, it's real, my ninja, shout out to Drake. He did a lot for me or whatever. He's like, Drake will always be my ninja. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my ninja. That to me, I was like, okay, it takes a certain individual to say something. Yeah, and you gotta have some humility at the same time to say bars like that. Because everyone's looking at Cole sideways, and he's like, yo, it is what it is.
Right.
What do you think about the bar where he said he wouldn't have lost the battle? What do you think about that? You think that would have been true?
That's a cop-out. I think it's a cop-out.
Yeah.
He's like he doesn't want to be the gun, even though he's still deadly.
Yeah, right. It's like a fighter saying, I didn't fight him. You didn't fight him, but I would have knocked him out.
That's like Jimmy Butler last season when he got injured in the first round of the playoffs.
Oh yeah, and
he's like, well, if I was there, that Boston wouldn't have win. You know what I mean? Like,
he would have went all the way. Yeah, it's
so the question is, we'll start with Mick, right?
Let's go.
You tipping or you not tipping?
Not tipping.
All right, I got to get the sound effect for that one. You know what I'm saying? Drew, tipping or not tipping?
I was on the fence, man. You know what? I'm tipping. Yeah, I'm tipping. Right. But I ain't tipping a lot. Bare minimum, man. I'm 10% on this one.
Yeah, you beat me to it.
Bobby Love, you tipping or not tipping?
Bare minimum. I'm gonna tip. It's not bad. I'm just saying, like, next week, am I gonna go to it? No.
Right.
So how much you tipping, bro?
Oh yeah, minimum, bare minimum.
You KMS?
Yeah, I would tip. Like I said, I like Cole, so I'm gonna tip. But he only getting 10%. He only getting 10%, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for minimal effort.
Yeah.
Minimal effort.
Yeah, man.
All right. So
what's next on the agenda?
Yo, can we talk about this weekend? And we're gonna get back to the rap, but I want to get, R&B. I don't think R&B is getting a lot of love, as much love as it probably needs to. Let's talk about this Mink and Playboi Carti. I don't know if you got that queued up.
I do not. I thought that was last week's topic, so I didn't queue that up. But let me I can get it queued up though.
Yeah, look it up, bro. Timeless. Have you heard this record, Rob?
No.
Mink, you heard this record?
No, I haven't heard it yet.
What's this shit called again?
Timeless.
Weeknd, right?
Yeah, Weeknd, Timeless. So look, this record is getting heavy rotation right now in Atlanta. Now I know Atlanta, that's Playboi Carti's stomping ground. That's how, he's basically in my backyard. But wait, pause. But he's getting a lot of radio play, right?
That was a good one.
So I don't know if this is going, it's going to pick up steam up there in North Carolina and the rest of the country. But look, this record, man, let me tell you, I have been waiting for this weekend to come back for a long time. Play this shit, my dude.
All right, let's play this.
We've been getting a lot of the pop weekend. We've been getting a lot of that, funk, soul, stratosphere weekend. This is that early trilogy type weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Who you think made this beat?
No clue.
I ain't gonna tell you how you feel about it. We'll tell you after you tell me how you feel about it. How y'all feel about what you just heard?
It's trash.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say it. I could tell your face the whole time.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, you know my taste in music already, and you know, as being a DJ, which I really don't play this type of music anymore. So I really don't care for it. But I will say this, right? It depends on the environment. You see what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Travis Scott, Goosebumps, right? When it first came out, I was like, what is this, right? But then one day, after the Heat game, I went into the Hyde Lounge at the arena, and they were playing this record on a state-of-the-art sound system, and it was knocking. And there was these Alicia Keys looking there, and they were singing all the lyrics, and I was like, damn, I really like this song. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Depends on the situation. But when I checked it out, when you sent the link, I was like, yeah, this is cool, but I'll never listen to it again.
That's harsh.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, this is not the type of stuff that I really resonates to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was DJing like I used to out there and having to play this stuff, and I heard it repeatedly, then possibly I might feel different. But you know what I listen to. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that Rome Streetz and Derringer in a minute. That's the type of vibe I'm on.
All right, Bobby, from what you just heard?
Straight. Nothing I'd listen to again, but
okay.
You know, I'm like with Kev. You know, I'm with KNS. Like,
we do what we doing. That's
cool.
Background music. We doing chores to this. What we doing? Mowing the grass. What we doing? Not even.
No. Nah. If I was somewhere and it was playing, then cool. But I'm not gonna go and play it on my own. You know what I'm saying?
So just to go back to what KNS was saying, yeah, when you hear music sounds different when it's played on a really loud state-of-the-art system. You can hear the bass, you can hear the mids, the
club.
You can feel the music.
The feel of it. You know, everybody's kind of dancing, getting into it, and
it's a vibe, man. Yeah,
it's one of those. It's the vibe, you know, and that makes a big difference. So yeah, he's right about that, but it's just, I don't know, man.
He wasn't feeling it. Hey, so look,
yeah, it's just musically, it's not. But I do agree with that. Like, if you music sounds different than, you know, me hearing this on the laptop, you know, it sounds cheesy,
right?
Sounds, you know. But then, like, if I actually had some speakers here,
all right. So we're gonna do next time.
Like,
next time, keep it in your studio or in the car, so we can actually rate it next time. But
I did hear it in the car, but again, I was like, yeah, it's cool. I can see why people would like it, but that's just not. It
wasn't your vibe.
It's not my vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
maybe if I was like going through a midlife crisis and I started messing with a chick half my age, and this is what she's listening to, maybe I like it. But that's not what I'm going through right now.
She definitely likes it, dude. This right here, man. Let me tell you, this is the Weeknd that's been kind of absent the last couple years, bro. This is like a return to, like I said, like that old trilogy, you know. And by the way, when I first heard it, I thought this was Metro. I thought this was another Metro Boomin beat.
Who did the beat?
Pharrell.
Interesting. That's different.
No wonder it was trash.
Oh Lord.
Yo, you know the funny story? Just totally off topic, but since we're talking about the Weeknd, I don't know if you guys seen when Apple announced the new iPhone 16 Pro, right? And they were talking about all the features and stuff like that. They shot this music video for the Weeknd, all with the new Apple iPhone 16 Pro. And then they showed the video, and it looked amazing. But I just wanted to say that since we was talking about the Weeknd, you know what I mean?
All right.
Can you play that?
So check this out.
What, that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have to find it, but yeah, we could do that. Yeah. But anyway, go ahead, Drew. What you were saying?
Just want to
hold on.
Before
we still talking about this record, right?
Yeah, we got to rate it. So let me get the cue. I'm tipping, and here's why.
All right, hold on.
I need 2 of those. There you go. Look, man, First of all, I think Pharrell. I was shocked to hear because I did not think that was anything near what a Pharrell beat would sound like in 24. But I was glad he actually made a decent beat. The Weeknd, he definitely, it's a cheat code. He went to the hottest rapper right now, which is Playboi Carti. The kids love him. The energy's crazy. Say what you want to say about him. Carti's like the it guy right now. Okay. So to me, Pharrell, Carti, Weeknd, bro, this song is a hit. Love it or hate it. This song is going to be a hit, dude. And when this thing starts taking over, though, you're going to be hearing a lot of it. So I'm tipping for sure, dude. I'm giving this joint 20%.
Okay. Bobby Love.
No tip. Again, just not my vibe. And that's not against the reggae. It's just not for me. But no tip.
Mick, tipping or not tipping?
Yeah, not tipping. Chad was always better than Pharrell.
Oh no. Blasphemy.
Pharrell.
You know, Chad, they had some not too long ago saying Chad was trying to sue Pharrell.
Yeah, they wanted for the rights of the
Neptunes.
Because he did the majority of everything. That's what.
Not true. Not true. What has he done on his own that you can name?
No, he like in terms of collaborating.
Yeah. What is it?
A lot of that was from Chad's mind.
What has he done on his own that you can name?
He probably has done nothing.
Thank you.
But he's still better. He's still better than Pharrell.
How can you say that?
Well, hold on a second. Let me just say something.
That's J.Cole. That's J.Cole logic. That's
he actually did a project. It was more like a kind of like an alternative project.
Garbage.
And I heard it, but it was never released. We talk about Chad. Yeah.
He did a few of those. He did another project with this other alternative singer guy, this rock album. It was trash. Look, man, that's J. Cole logic, Ray. You can't say you're better than Pharrell, even though I didn't put out any hot albums or songs.
I'm just saying Chad was the one.
How do you know
that? A lot of that heat came from Chad.
How do we know?
Now, don't get me wrong. Pharrell is a great curator. Pharrell knows how to put projects together.
Yeah.
You understand? Like he knows, it's basically like this.
Hold on.
Pharrell got a lot of hits. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Kevin,
they had an amazing run. You know what I'm saying? And I am a fan of Pharrell and the Neptunes.
Hey, Kev, I don't know if you got Rob's rating.
Yeah, we did. Rob said he ain't fucking with it.
Oh shit! So wait, 3 of y'all ain't tipping?
Nah,
I'm the only one tipping.
Yeah, that's it.
What the fuck? We can't even split this.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
But then again, Drew, you in the heart of where this song is gonna blow up at. You know what I'm saying? You probably hear all of this stuff. You remember when you would post things in the WhatsApp, and it was always like some of the new shit that the kids was listening to.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
The energy's crazy, dude. Carti,
like I said, once I stopped DJing these type of events, I was like, I ain't paying attention to none of that. If I hear something,
it's funny you say that. I'm the exact same way. I had to.
If I hear something that catches my ear and I like it, I like it. Yeah. Like for instance, "Mask Off" by Future, love it. You know what I'm saying? Love that record.
Anything
but
from
I
this
didn't search for it. You know what I'm saying? I heard it and I was like, oh shit, he got one. You know what I'm saying?
Future got a lot of those. Future got
I know. Right now. March Madness, all of that. He's got a lot of joints. I'm just saying, like, I have a playlist that has all of that trap shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? But then there's a bunch of stuff that's popular that the kids want to hear. And I would play that if I was doing those type of events, but I'm not doing those type of events, so those don't get into my playlist. You know, I ran
into that. Like doing all right. So like Kevin and I, we did we would do gigs, and he kind of went through what we went through the same thing. Like there would be gigs where you'd be playing that what we thought the hip hop of what was going on at the time was. Word. I had to do a party for for a Sweet 16.
Mm-hmm.
And these kids were coming up with records I had never heard.
Off of SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah,
and but these kids were coming up to me, can you plug this in? Can you plug this in? Can you plug this in? And here I am thinking I'm playing these records that I'm thinking they should know. They knew them.
They don't
but
know.
They didn't. They knew this other stuff that like I had zero clue about. But it's not stuff that was on Spotify. It was like SoundCloud.
It was like SoundCloud. It was the time when SoundCloud was the movement for these young kids.
Right.
And it was crazy because I did this party and I was playing. This is like when the Mustard and Roddy Ricch shit came out.
Yeah.
And I was playing all the joints, the kids singing to it, but then this little 8-year-old came and was like, "Yo, can you play this?" I was like, "What is that?" And he let me hear it. He let me hear it on his phone, and I was like, "Bruh, her grandmother's sitting right there. I ain't playing that." You know what I'm saying? It was ridiculous. The profanity that this young little 8-year-old was listening to. And then I hit my boy Mickey Valentine. He's another DJ. I say, yo, he's like, yo, I'm getting ready for this event, right? It was for some kids, it was like a high school event, right? I said, word, you got all your music? He said, yeah. I said, no, you don't. I said, go ask your stepdaughter what's the hottest shit they're listening to right now. I guarantee you won't know who she's talking about. He went and did that. He came back. He's like, yo, you're right. Like, they listening to a whole bunch of other stuff that's not on mainstream radio. I was like, bruh, the game has changed. It's time for us to step out. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but think about it. Like, when we were coming up, granted, we had the stuff that was on the radio that we'd be like, ha, ha, ha. But, like, much of what we listened to wasn't on the radio.
It was not on the radio. It wasn't on the radio. Right. So I guess
plug except for the Bum Show. That's where we heard this shit.
Yep.
Yo, so look, speaking of stuff the kids listen to, let's talk about some shit the kids aren't listening to. You want to talk about the Rome Streetz, or you want to talk about the Benny and 38 Spesh?
We can do both. Which one you want to do? Let's do the Benny, because I think everybody heard the Benny, right?
Yeah.
How everybody heard the Benny and none of y'all listen to the Weeknd? What is going on right now?
I listened to the Weeknd. Remember, I've been paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. Go ahead, cue it up, dog. Cue it up.
All right, let me find it real quick. You know what I'm saying? What was it off? Stabbed and Shot 2? All right. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and which joint? You want to hear the Brick Specials or Jesus Arms? I think the Brick Specials is better.
That's not the one I heard today. The one I heard today.
Which one you heard?
High Stakes. High Stakes is the one I heard today.
All right, let's go with the High Stakes. Oh, yeah. Let me get my knife right now, son.
Oh, my God.
Hey, y'all. I put it down like the stakes is high. I hate a nigga that sit around and just wait to die. I meet a bitch that make her drive or make her fly with bricks and tell her hit me when you stabilize. Them the hoes that'll take a ride. That's why I barely date outside of my race like an Asian guy. I go broke, I'ma make a pie or turn the deuce into 731s like it's late July. In the jungle with boy, I got.
Yo, 38 Spesh is one of my favorite MCs.
That guy's entertaining.
He is a bar smith, and his delivery and his voice just make it so much funnier. You know what I'm saying? He be saying some stuff, man. He be saying some stuff.
Go ahead, run it.
Man, that shit is so filthy.
Run it.
Our first brick and treated it like it was a bundle of joy. Where I'm from, it's a void. If you ain't buying at least one bird, you underemployed. I used to cop from the Florida boys. Now I'm ignoring noise while getting top inside a foreign toy. Bitch, your man is a corner boy that only re-up with 7 grams. We call him corduroy.
Yeah. I didn't get that far, but it was hot anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know, son.
We think about this beat.
Yeah. Y'all know how I got this shit. I had to cop a lot of cane. If them shots they're not exchanged, our rider's not the same. Big lame truck, 2024, the body not the same. That's the old one, the baby goat like Bryce and Bronny James. This is my life inside a rage. Let me show y'all what it's like behind the stage. Because in rap, the pace cycle 90 days between.
I know Mick loved that verse about baby goat, Bryce and Bronny James, because Mick always talk about LeBron as the GOAT. I disagree, but he be saying it. You know what I mean?
The streets moving, most likely I'll be paid. I need a brick and theme music from the lights of Isaac Hayes. Dropping pocket change for floor seats, the Lakers Rockets game.
Okay.
Now we got a sports firm. Look what a hobby came.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Go ahead, K. Go ahead, KNS. Speak on it.
You already know. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving that man 22%. You know what I'm saying? The highest of honors.
Is it? They tipping
Man.
30 now.
Tipping 100%. 100%.
100%. Man, what the hell?
100%. Man.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna tip.
How much?
I'm gonna go 38%.
What the? Where the hell are you coming up with these numbers?
38% for 38 Spesh. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was hard, yo. Yeah, he has some lines on, man. Yeah. But that's just 38. That's what you expect, man. That's what you expect.
Yeah, 38 is crazy.
Yeah.
38 is crazy.
Yeah, Kev, so I'm gonna tip 20% on this.
All right.
It's respectable. It wasn't my favorite from either guy.
Yeah.
But those two on a record, how could you not love it?
Yeah.
Bro. I know you heard some of the joints.
100%. Wait, what are you talking? 100%?
Yo, it was fire. It was fire.
What is this, charity, Mink?
100%, man.
Charity, bro. Come on, man. And yet, no tip for Pharrell.
No tip. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, man.
No tip for Cole. No tip for Pharrell.
Chad was the mastermind behind the Neptunes.
All right, we done with that. We're not gonna go there. All right, what's next, KNS?
We got Rome Streetz is dropped on the 4th. You know what I'm saying? With Derringer, Griselda. You know what I'm saying? And two of the joints that stood out to me was Reaper Show and Heavy Traffic. You know what I'm saying?
The kids know who Rome Streetz is?
The kids that are probably in Buffalo, New York, that's like on the block, probably know who Rome Streetz is. You know what I'm saying?
I know who Rome Streetz is because I've been listening to Griselda and all of that. But like,
I was listening to Rome Streetz before he was Griselda. To be quite honest, he had a joint called 1990 Nautica Windbreaker shit or something like that. You got to hear that. It was on his first project. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yo, Rome Streetz, 35 years old, born in London, UK. Did y'all know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the Heavy Traffic joint. Let me know what y'all think of this
one. It's gonna work. Wish I was sure.
A video?
We've covered every angle. Nothing can go wrong. Everything can go wrong. Just the cops waiting for you to make a mistake.
Prada down, I'm looking prestigious. Vanessa used to hit the register with press pieces. I put the powder in the pot, I never went collegiate. Keep the pistol on me, they envious when you eat it. Our niggas will never be even. You'll forever lose your destitute. The bum can never be king. Now my name buzzing, bitches on my dick like I'm the Weeknd. I rap for crooks, wise niggas with greasy looks. Bad hoes thumbing through dough, gun in they pocketbook. Sun shining, you'll fuck up your eyes trying to watch and look the Lord. You were born on the board, get shot by a rook. I slide off with your queen, king, you with easy jokes. A wild teen, mom said chill and read a book. Or the judge will throw you one, been a smoking gun. Always had the glow, the blind know I'm the chosen one. Take this shit in vain, it's the opium.
Party's over. Everybody go home.
This is the razor underneath your tongue music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From when I was weighing and shit. Heavy traffic and was always on my way to a lick. Plots to make the pay.
Let me tell you something. Derringer, I wasn't always the biggest Derringer fan, right? When Griselda first came out, I was like, yeah, this is cool because they taking it back and being successful with the type of music that is kind of aligned with the stuff that we like, right? But I was like, yo, his loops was you know what I'm saying? But he caught a body on that beat right there. That little loop that he got has a type of eeriness to it. Like you feel like you walking down the street and somebody's telling you, you're like, the hell? You know what I'm saying? That's how it make me feel right there.
Yeah, that shit
What
was
y'all
hard.
think about that?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I've heard better from both.
Yeah.
Derringer and Rome Streetz. That one wasn't one of my fave from them. That was I get it. It's a very gutter record, very street.
Yeah.
I didn't like the bars, man. I felt like I listened to it. We played about what 30, 40 seconds of it.
We did about a minute and 18.
Yeah,
Because remember, I think he had
he
like
had
a little.
he had a minute 18. He said nothing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We played 30 seconds of the last joint. Spesh killed it in the first 30 seconons.
Well, Spesh is on another level. Let's be clear about that.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
this is the level we're on. You got to compete.
Yeah.
This is rap. This is hip hop.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Rome Streetz to me is
hold
kind of like.
on. Let everybody speak on it. Hold up.
Go ahead.
No, it was straight. Like I agree with Drew. Like it's not the best I heard from both. It's dope though. Like I would listen to it again.
Yeah. Me.
No, it was dope. I'll tip on that one.
All right then. So we tipping. Mink is tipping. Drew.
No tip.
Oh,
No tip.
Bro. Try again.
Bobby.
I'm gonna tip.
Tipping.
How much?
Let's go with the nice modest 15%.
I would go. I'd go 18 on it. What you said, Mink?
15%.
Okay.
No 100% on this one, huh?
I think you gotta, Drew. You gotta hear that one in the whip because I don't think you could really hear the little.
No, I heard enough, Kev. I heard enough. Trust
me. You
me.
didn't hear the bass line though.
Did you hear
the bass line,
bro? Trust me. I heard enough.
Okay. Listen to the whole project though. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
I'm gonna listen to the whole project. I'm going, but on a first impression, and this is why, when we're hearing stuff for the very first time, usually that's how you feel about it.
Yeah.
That's why we're keeping it 100 here, because some of these we've heard before, some we're hearing for the first time, and that's really how you feel. So play the other one. You said he had 2 on that project.
Okay, yeah. He got 2.
Let's hear the other one.
Let me add that back. The other one just has a really long intro, but here it goes.
Skip it.
It's like a jazz loop. Let's see.
Hey, yo. Praise God, family first, we trust no one. Don't feed a snake, but it takes one to know one. Cause and effect, get a check, the hating hoes come. I ate the cake and left no crumbs. Elevated from low funds, had a flow on 201. We celebrated when that low come. He fucked up with the payment, I watched him aim at his smoke son. Popular with the flows, but I'm still close to a ghost gun. $1,000 clothes, the ones he chose with the gold fronts. Band's logos on the wheel. I had it shaking like a snow globe, and custody sniffing pills out in Farmingdale. His face was pale. Drugs filled palm through the Bonneville. That shit I'm on different. No more on the bills. Just big wire transfers on my quest to a meal. Still treat your grill like a 4-course meal. Low with the big horse in the Waldorf chill. All of your songs get turned off. You niggas need more skill. I've been had the force, of course. Your neck under my sneaker heel. Keep a 9mm heater concealed. Still, nigga.
All right. Pause.
I heard the joint. This makes me want to wake up tomorrow and make a beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm liking that joint. Thoughts? Anybody?
Yeah, that's dope.
I'm gonna tip on that one. It was better than the last one.
I'm tipping on that one right there.
But I'm tipping the
20%.
Man, hold up, Ray. I'm tipping first, Nick.
Oh, okay, my bad.
How much you tipping?
10%, dog.
Bobby Love.
That was dope. That's another 15%.
God,
tipping.
You feeling generous tonight, man?
Oh yeah.
What up, Kane? How much you tipping?
Mink, what we doing, Mink?
Mink said 20.
He said 20?
20%. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Me, I'll give him 20% on that too.
All right. Shit. We got some big tippers tonight, man. Y'all are feeling real generous.
I mean, like I said, that type of music speaks to me more than the Playboi Carti joint or whatever. Who that was? That Playboi Carti?
Oh,
Who said that was?
Yeah, if y'all love that one, then you're gonna love this next one, dog. Cue up that Glorilla.
Yeah, right.
What you mean? What you mean? Hey, Glorilla Sexyy Red got a record, and you don't want to hear it?
Not really, but I'll cue it up.
You know that's gonna blow.
You don't want to. You go Glorilla.
Yeah.
Which one is it now?
What you know about me? Obviously nothing. What you know about me is the name of the record.
Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So you ain't getting no tip from me for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Just when you was feeling generous. You was just feeling generous. What happened?
Nah, bro, that's not my shit right there. You know what I'm saying? That's not my shit.
Oh my God. All right.
Side question. Who you think look better, Glorilla or Sexyy Red?
Glorilla for sure.
Thank you. Because boy, they should have like switched the names, because I'll just leave it at that.
You know, I'm not a big fan of this new gutter stripper, rap, right? I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's taken over. But let me tell you, there's something about Glorilla, man, that just hits different, bro. What's the other Glorilla record, Ray? The first one she dropped this summer. What's that one?
That was a big record.
Oh man, bro.
She performed it at the BET Awards.
Yeah, what's the name of that one, man?
That shit came and left. I don't know, bro.
I don't know. She's been on a hot streak, and I'm gonna be honest, man. Everything she drops is fire, dude. And
let's see. Let me go to Glorilla. I'm
sure I'm not caping, but I gotta support the ladies on this one, man. And she got Sexyy Red on this one too. I think this record is gonna be hot in the streets.
Yeah, it's gonna blow. Yeah, it's gonna blow.
I mean, add another one to the list, bro. She's on a hot streak right now.
So which one is the song you was talking about? Because
man,
I really can't tell. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. She's talking about her moose knuckle. What bro?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember that one. I don't know what it's called, but I be hearing that shit, and I'll be like, every time I hear that line, I'm like this. I'm in the car driving, and I'm like this.
Man, Ray, can we take callers or people? Somebody got to know the name of this record.
Shit, this comment.
Is it something glow?
Snap. Hey, our YouTube timed out, so.
Oh, okay.
YouTube or the Twitter. I still see it says live.
Definitely Instagram. I couldn't really get the Instagram thing working, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. We'll figure that out another day.
Yeah, the clock's still running. It's still running. Ray, what's the name of the song, bro?
I think it was Yeah Glow. Wasn't it Yeah Glow?
Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah.
Glow. Yeah, Glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't it.
That's not it, dog. I'm telling you. That's not it. That's not the one where she mentions in Moose Knuckle.
Yeah, dude. That's the one, bro.
Let
me tell you, man, Glorilla is hot in these streets, man. She hitting different. I thought she was from like up north or something.
Really? She don't sound nothing like an up north rapper. She sound country as hell.
Yeah, but a lot of the rappers up there, like,
Nah, they be impersonating. You can tell she from down south.
Yeah.
You know who she remind me of? The way she rap, the way she sounds is like a female Big Crit.
Female Big Crit.
Just that southern twang that she got is like Big Crit. Because if you listen to Big Crit, he really when he do country shit, he sound like he's from the country. You know what I'm saying? And that's how she sound. And I'm a big and I love Big Crit. You know what I'm saying? I love Big Crit. His shit is dope.
All right. So look, what we got any more queued up or what? Any other recommendations?
You guys tell me, because we're at an hour and 13. We might have to wrap.
We started talking about Glorilla and the numbers went up.
For real?
I don't know. Yeah, bro. Like literally, like
I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You got like three people on like the algorithm or something. I don't know.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. All right, so let's see what else we got. What anything else new this week? Or are we good on the music?
I mean, listen, I think we good on the music because we don't want to kill it right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll save some for next week. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more stuff that we we can present next week as well. You know.
All right. Yeah. What you saying? What you saying, Mink? What you want to do?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
All right.
I think we covered everything.
Where's the outro, my dude?
We didn't get to build the outro yet. You know what I'm saying? But we'll just outro it with the intro song until further notice.
That's it. Let's roll.
Definitely.
Salute everybody.
All right, man. Appreciate everybody for joining, listening tonight. I'm Drew.
Bobby Love.
We are No Gratuity. Same time, same place. Every Friday, 9 o'clock. Tune in. Is you tipping or is you not tipping?
You're not tipping.
Y'all was definitely tipping tonight. Y'all gonna be broke next week. All right, let's do it again next week, fellas.
All right.
Peace, love.
Peace.